Today I visit a fisherman's village, I fall through a jetty, and I visit some rather beautiful beaches. Join me on day 8 of the tour as I race over 600 kilometres to the narrowest point of Thailand against James and Ian on a $100 bike. It's a beautiful morning and it's great to be on the bike and it's great to be alive. I'm very mindful of the fact that James and Ian are back in Korat right now doing what I don't really know, but tomorrow they'll be setting off to try to beat me to the narrowest point of Thailand. The fact is I haven't got as far as I thought I would, and I've still got to make good progress today, so I don't leave myself too much to do tomorrow, because if I lose and they beat me, I'll never hear the end of it. So I'm going to press on, get as far as I can, and hopefully come tomorrow I'm going to be the first one standing at that narrowest point of Thailand, and the beers are going to be on James and Ian. Not sure what's going on here, looks to be a lot of activity. Oh dear, that doesn't look good. Oh, someone's on the deck. Oh dear, oh dear. Found this restaurant on the way to where I'm going today. I'm the only guest. Right on the seafront. Oh, this is beautiful. Ordered some food. Cashew nuts, vegetables and rice. Oh, this is sweet. Doesn't get much better than this. Oh. Cap, thank you. Perfect. Ah, yes. Time for a cuppa. Cheers. Here where I'm going to stay tonight. This looks great. Ah, yes. Cool as that. In this scene, I'm preparing the bike to shoot a short bike review. Oh dear. Ever the professional, I'm back on my feet and continue to set up the bike so I can shoot that review.
I'm going to be really quick here, guys, but what I want to do is give a brief summary of how I found this bike after 8 days. I'm going to have to be quick because I'm actually losing the light. I'm going to start with the good stuff, and that begins with the forks that I really do like. I've never had suspension forks on a bike before, and I think they work really well. On my Surly long-haul trucker, what I do have is a suspension seat post, and I think these act in a kind of similar way in taking the rough stuff out, but I think the suspension forks are more effective. Very, very impressed with that. The second thing that I like are the width of the tyres. I think the wide tyres in combination with the suspension forks actually make for a very comfortable ride, and I've had no real issues in terms of comfort, which is a bit of a surprise because I thought I was going to struggle with this, and in fact the opposite's been true. The handlebars have took a little bit of getting used to. I thought they might be uncomfortable, but I'm 50-50 on them. The other thing that I'm really surprised I like is the kickstand. You can't see it here, but I didn't think I'd like it. I come from a road bike background, and really on a road bike you stop one time, which is when you get to the cafe, you lean the bike against a wall and that's it. But when you're touring, there's loads of times, like for instance now when you're filming, or maybe you just pop in somewhere for a coffee or into a shop, or loads of things where the kickstand comes in useful, and again that's something I might look at putting onto my long haul trucker when I get home, despite the weight. Things I don't like, two things. The tyres are awful. I had all those problems in Soi Dao. They're absolutely rubbish. The new ones I put on, that looks like it's holding up on the back. I've still got the old one on the front, and I don't think it's going to get me back home to Korat. very cheap, very nasty, low quality. There's certainly cutting costs there. The other area I'm struggling with is with the gears. These have been bad from day one. They don't change very well. I couldn't engage all gears, and now I've actually lost the middle and the big chain ring. I can only operate in 7 gears, which is annoying. Everything else, not too bad. The brakes are starting to lose a power already. I think they've got the cheapest brake pads made to man, and they're going to need changing and adjusting. Then they're okay, but they're just not very good. It's the end of day 8, and a lot of detours later. I now have a 654 kilometres lead on James and Ian, who are still in Korat and due to set off tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your bikes, enjoy your rides, and I'll see you in the next video.